Just look at me, Michał.
Yeah.
Mel, thank you for taking the time to speak to us. Great time to come back and get yourself on the score sheet. What were your feelings after that game?
Yeah, it was great to come back. Obviously, after the injury, it was not an easy time for me, but I'm glad I'm back now, and I'm so happy that I could help the team today.
On the injury, it seemed to take you a few weeks longer than you wanted it to. It was one of those cases where you just needed to make sure it was right, so that nothing further happened, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was annoying one. I didn't expect it will be that long, but it's a past now. I'm happy to be back, and I'm looking forward for the next game.
We spoke to you, I don't know if you remember, at Elland Road in the reverse fixture from this game, and the mood that day was the complete opposite of it is today. I know we haven't won, but the performance that we put in today in the first half in an attacking sense, in the second half defensively, showed a real change. It was almost night and day. Just speak to that. Where's that change in the team come from?
It's hard to say, but I feel the performance today was good. Obviously, we were man down for a second half, and I think we did well to concede just one goal and keep the draw against. As we know, the Leeds is a they've got some quality in the squad. We're not going to lie; they are in the top of the division, and to get a point in that circumstances, I think it's good for us in the end.
To come into a game that's been played at that pace, the energy, the atmosphere as well, that can't be easy from the bench. What was it like for you, especially after injury, to get reacclimatised to how the game was going?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I didn't expect I would step on that pitch in the first half, but I was ready for it mentally. Since the first touch of mine touches on the field, I knew I need to perform to keep the standards on the pitch, and I cannot disappoint my teammates, the boss, and everyone in the club. So I was trying to do my best, even if I didn't expect that.
It was a scoring return for you as well, as we said. You're extending your lead as our top scorer even after a few weeks out. The goals you seem to score, Michał, are real poachers' goals as well. It wasn't a first touch, it was a second phase. You were the first man there again. It's happened so many times this year. Is that something you've worked on, or is it just naturally, instinctively, that's where you want to be, that's what you want to be doing?
Yeah, I think every kid when he was young, he was trying to score some goals, and obviously as a defender now I don't have that many chances to do it, but it's still the biggest fun, I think, on the field to score a goal. So every time I'm in the opponent box, I think I have a big willingness to do it, and I know it's because I'm the defender. I know it's hard to defend the second balls, especially when a lot of players switching off a little bit, and I'm trying to get that chances to use it for myself, and it's going all right for me now.
You're not a stranger to Yorkshire derbies, both with ourselves and your previous club as well, but to do it in that sort of a game where it's an important match for both teams must have felt extra special.
Yeah, it was a great moment to score, especially in front of our fans, because I think I scored so many goals this season away from home. So it was a great feeling to score in front of our fans, and it's a good draw for us. So I'm quite happy after that performance.
It's a lot of belief that the boys are starting to building up after the Watford performance and win there as well. There's a tough week coming up with a long trip to Cardiff and then West Brom here again at the weekend. The mentality of the players has never been something we've questioned, but is that starting to come together with the ideas that the new coach has got, the new coaching staff have got? Is that something you boys are clearly buying into?
Yeah, we believe in that. We are quite positive after that last two results against really good teams. So we're looking forward for the next game, and I think the self-confidence is growing in us. So we are positive now, and I hope we will climb that table.
It's interesting because there's such an attacking intent about us now. There's a real willingness to not only break but keep possession in the final third. That naturally adds a bit more pressure to you boys at the back because there's a bit more space in front of you for people to run into, especially the type of players that Leeds have got. But we're still defensively sound at the same time. We don't seem to have left ourselves too open. How does that come about? Is that hard work on the training field to make sure you boys know when is the right time to commit forward, when's the right time to drop, all those sorts of things?
Yeah, it is a lot of work on the training ground as well, but I feel at the moment we've got a bigger squad as well. We are more competitive in our squad. So
we've got you coming off the bench.
Yeah, even the players coming from the bench are giving us some extra, and I think it's something what we were missing a little bit in the beginning of the season because of the injuries we had. And that is making us stronger at the moment, and I hope we will stay fit. Obviously, I'm sad today because of Utah, and I hope he will be back soon because we are all waiting for him already. He's a great player, great guy, so I hope he will be back soon.
That's lovely to say as well, and fingers crossed for him that it's not as serious as it looked at the time. It was unfortunate as well. Somebody just seemed to tumble into him. It wasn't really something that he'd done either. You mentioned previously the home support, which was fantastic today, not just because it was a derby, but because they really bought into what you're trying to do, the style of football you're trying to play. You've been here long enough now in good times and in bad over the past couple of years to know what difference they can make. It does feel better when everyone's on the same sheet, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't think even they recognize, and they recognize how much they can help us. Honestly, if they are behind us, we can feel it on the pitch, and it's making our job so much easier. As today, as I said, when I scored, it was an amazing feeling. The whole stadium was buzzing, and obviously during the second half, there was a few tough moments. We were man down, and the crowd was with us. So I felt on the pitch we were equal, with the players, because they were like an additional player to us.
Your English is better than mine, Mish. You don't doubt yourself at all. You voted Sky's man of the match as well at the end of the game. That must mean a lot to you. That broadcasters as well are noticing your performances and give you those sorts of awards as well.
Yeah, it's nice to have that. Obviously, I will change it for 3 points, but I'm glad that I could help the team today.
The last thing I'll ask you is, I know where we are in the league. I don't want to be overly naive with the reality of that, but we feel like a team that are looking above us rather than below us. That's an important psychological and mental difference, isn't it?
Yes, I agree. I think whole club as well, from the new owners, staff, members, players, and fans. We don't want to be in the place where we are at the moment. So we are looking higher, as you said, and obviously probably this season the main thing is to stay up, but we want to stay up comfortable in higher position than we are at the moment, and that's why we are focusing on every other game to try to win it, not just like have a draw or anything. We just want to win every other game.
Congratulations on the performance, Mishi. Well done on the goal, and thank you for taking the time.
Thank you so much.